Miss Robertson, could you sign these, please?
Thank you.
You look very pretty tonight.
Thank you.
Are you going out? You got a date?
Something like that.
Thank you.
If you're interrupting my evening, you better have some good news. That's impossible. I would have known if something like that had happened. Never mind. I'll take care of it. We'll talk about this on Monday.
Hey. Hi. So, that was pretty crazy, wasn't it?
It's all been pretty crazy.
Yeah. Listen. I just want you to know how happy I am that you're okay.
Thanks. Me too.
I don't know what I would have done if I'd lost you too.
Mara, you have to know how sorry
I
I've
know.
been.
I know. I might not ever understand why things happened the way they did, but I know you're not the enemy.
Clint, are you okay?
Fine. It's just been a long day.
Man, you need to take some time to relax a bit. We just dodged a bullet today, literally and figuratively.
I don't have time to relax. I have a duty to this camp to keep it safe.
Look around. Everyone is safe.
For now.
You're putting too much pressure on yourself. There's plenty of us here who can protect the camp. Spread the workload.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Sure, I don't mind the help.
I bet you would. Well, guess what? I was in charge here long before you got here, and we did just fine. In fact, we were fine until you got here.
What you saying?
I'm saying maybe it wasn't a coincidence that the collective got so close.
Clint, come on. It wasn't Seth's fault.
Maybe not. But unlike the rest of you, I'm not going to let my guard down.
There's got to be a chink in your armor somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Bingo.
Yesterday was eventful.
Yeah. How is it the collective didn't see us?
How is it possible that with all of its knowledge and technology, the collective still can't locate the Remnant? How is it possible that after all of these years on the run, we've always had plenty of food and water? Most of our sympathizers haven't been discovered. We always have suitable places to camp. The list goes on and on. Clint, the Remnant is protected.
By God?
Of course by God. So, where are we headed now?
There's a town, past the river. A little less than 20 miles. There's a safe house there. If we keep a steady pace, we should make it in a couple of days.
Will we be able to stay for very long?
Probably just long enough to get cleaned up restock our supplies, and get a little rest. No, now that the collective has caught wind of us, they're not going to stop until they catch us.
What about those who went ahead of us?
If we were wise, we'd stay in smaller bands. If we try to catch up with the rest of the camp, we'll just be a bigger target for the collective. No, I think we're on our own for a while.
Okay. I guess we better round everybody up so we can head out soon. And Clint, just so you know, no one's trying to take anything away from you.
Disappointment does not sufficiently describe how I am feeling right now, gentlemen. Mr. Castile, you are head of our security forces. How am I to trust in your abilities when you can't even accomplish one simple task?
If I may, in my defense, I was ordered to follow Mr. Lawrence's lead. He is supposed to be the wilderness expert. We did exactly what we were supposed to do.
Are you saying you have no fault in this failure?
That is correct, ma'am.
Interesting. Mr. Lawrence, what do you have to say?
I plead the fifth, ma'am.
There is no fifth, Mr. Lawrence. The Constitution is antiquated, to say the least, and we play by my rules now. I asked you a question. Answer it.
Ma'am, I've lived in the woods for most of my life. Now, I know how to track deer. I can track bear. I can track just about any animal you can think of. Now, that includes humans. Now, we were on their trail. Dare I say, we were right on top of them. Now, they were there. I know it. And what I don't know is why we couldn't see them. Now, something wasn't right.
Are you suggesting that something else might have played a part in this mishap?
Well, how else would you explain it?
How would you explain it, Wesley?
Are we trying to assume that they were invisible somehow?
I guess they must have been.
Seems as believable as Seth Evans karate chopping a tree.
Whoa, 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 what are you trying to say?
It just seems that you have far-fetched excuses for your incompetence, that's all.
Far-fetched? You were there. You know I couldn't be making all this up.
That's an interesting theory, Wesley. You see, Mr. Lawrence, I don't have time to explain it right now, but if something strange, perhaps supernatural, made an entire group of people invisible, I would have known about it. Which makes me believe that maybe it didn't happen exactly the way you said it did. Which makes me wonder if maybe you're trying to mislead us somehow.
Whoa, no, I'm not trying to mislead anybody. What are you doing, you little punk? You know I'm not lying. Tell her the truth. I said tell her the truth.
Mr. Lawrence, stop. Mr. Lawrence will be our guest for a few days. Make sure he has appropriate accommodations.
Yes, ma'am. We got a weapon.
Now that we've gotten the ugly business out of the way, I need you gentlemen to follow me. I have something very exciting to show you.
I have never been so happy to see civilization.
Definitely a sight for sore eyes.
Don't get too comfortable. Our journey's not over yet.
No, but we're closer.
As you know, we've been working on a plan to infiltrate the Remnant. Other attempts have failed, but thanks to new technology and medical expertise, we have finally figured out a way to completely reprogram and take over the human mind. This has allowed us to come up with the perfect weapon against the Remnant. Who else would they trust but one of their own? Gentlemen, meet Mr. Green.
You can call me Nathan.